Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help, or in this case, Pinball Showcase. This is a series that I'm doing on PinballHelp.com where I'm talking about pinball machines and specific machines, their rules, and all that kind of stuff. And today we are featuring Gottlieb Haunted House, a pretty amazing, pretty sought-after game built in 1982. This is kind of the heyday of solid-state classic gaming. Gottlieb was a little bit late to the party doing solid-state games. Bally beat them. But they really did a bunch of interesting, unique setups. This was in the prime time of the different pinball companies trying to outdo each other and add more features and make their games more interesting. And this is a great example of that. This game has 3 playfields. It has 8 flippers in it. It's absolutely crazy how much stuff is in it. And it's really a very interesting, cool game. And if you've watched my restoration series, I go into tearing the whole game apart and bringing it back to life and showing you how to service all the different playfields and everything. So you might want to go look at that if you're interested. But in this video, I'm going to talk about the gameplay, and we're going to demo it and have some fun. So first things first, 1982, this game was designed by John Osborne. Now, not necessarily one of the most famous people in pinball, but he did do a number of games. He did Blue Note, Force 2, Gridiron, Hit the Deck, Neptune, which is a really highly regarded electromechanical. He did more EMs than he did solid-state games. He did the Pink Panther, Poseidon, Rockstar, Strange World, Thing, Volcano, and Watch My Line, which is in 1951. So this guy was an old-timer that had worked for Gottlieb for many years. And the art, which as you can see is pretty spectacular, was done by a guy named Terry Doerzaph. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And he did a number of art pieces. He did the art for Black Hole, Caveman, Punk'd, Q*bert's Quest, Royal Flush Deluxe, and Spirit, as well as Volcano. I really like his style. It's very colorful, it's very vivid, and it's a shame that he didn't do more pinball work. That's all that seems to be attributed to him. But it's really great, good work, beautiful illustration, great use of color, and this game is just, it really is, it's beautiful visually, it's fun to play, it's got a lot of interesting tech things, it's got a very creative rule set. It's a really fun game. They made about 6,800 of these games, and I'd say that's probably average during the heyday of pinball in the 80s. It's not too little, it's not too much. So this is a game that is pretty sought after, and you don't really see it around very much, but it isn't a super rare game in terms of production, but who knows how many of these things still are available. This game and its kind of sister game, Black Hole, are some of the most well-known Gottlieb System 80 games. System 80 was Gottlieb's second generation board set that they built. Their very first generation of solid-state games were called System 1s, and then System 80 was like the next iteration. And there was a couple of different variations of them, but this is widely regarded as a really good architecture for pinball, except there were some design issues, but once you solve those with the grounds, which I have a video series on that, these games tend to run really reliably. So let's take a look further into the game. First, let's talk about playfield features. As I said, there's a lot going on here. You have this lower playfield, you have an upper playfield, and then you have this middle playfield. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pop bumpers. You have 8 flippers, which is crazy. You've got all these weird features because with the haunted house theme. The idea is to get to the upstairs, get to the downstairs, and so there's secret passageways and different kinds of clever things, of ways of getting up and down. Unlike Black Hole, where you have to kind of play quite a bit before you can get down to the lower playfield, this game, very easy to get to any of the upper or lower, but it's hard to score good points. You have to really know what you're doing, and you have to be tactical, because both the upper and the lower playfields are not the easiest to master, and I don't know if you can, super master them. They're still challenging no matter how long you've been playing. Another interesting feature in these games are these special stand-up targets here, here, and there's one hidden underneath here that are these kickback targets. They're very neat. You shoot the target and it fires it back at you. It's a very clever design, kind of like a combination stand-up target and slingshot. So it can be kind of dangerous if you get the wrong angle on these things. So let's talk about this rule set. So first off, let's just read what the rule card actually says. It says how to play Haunted House, bonus multiplier, ball changing level. The ball changing levels advances the bonus multiplier, except the lower level up kicker and the upper level ramp. Now what that means is every time the ball changes from one level to another, whether it goes down to the bottom or up to the top, it increases its multiplier. And you see these lights right here, 1 to 5x. That increases the bonus multiplier for that play field. So the more the ball moves around, the higher the multiplier is for scoring in that area. You'll see there's an actual display embedded in the play field. That is the amount of bonus for the alternate play fields. So this determines whether the 1 through 5x, I believe, applies to this. So the main objective of this game is to get the ball on the lower playfield, then the upper playfield, then and rack that multiplier up, and then hit the targets up there. Now in this game, there's not a ton of targets. There's certainly, this game had a pretty high bill of materials with all the flippers and playfield stuff, but not a lot to shoot at. It's pretty spread out. You have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets that are lit. If you hit all of those, and you have to hit them in sequence, they will light the special that is down there, which let's get into the double scoring. Completing the lower level target bank twice or the upper level target bank 3 times lights double scoring for the middle level. So if you knock each of the upper and lower levels have target banks. If you hit if you clear the lower bank twice or the upper bank 3 times, it lights this double bonus on the main floor. So that means, everything. So you've got these playfield multipliers that actually literally apply to different playfields. You have the upper and the lower playfield multipliers. You have the middle playfield multipliers. So moving up and down does the upper and lower. And when you do well on either the upper or the lower, that's what allows the middle playfield multiplier to kick. So obviously, if you're having a good game and you're all over the place on this game, you get those multipliers going, that's when you really rack up the points. Let's see. Making 11 hits on the upper level lights double scoring on the lower level. Making 11 hits on the lower level lights double scoring on the upper level. So in addition to the bonus multiplier, you also have the ability to have double scoring on the upper and the lower level by depending upon how many hits you can get. So the longer you can keep it down there, I don't know if there's a counter of how many hits. That would be kind of a neat thing to have, but I don't think there is. So you'll just know when you make 11 hits, it'll light the double scoring. See, right here it says upstairs scores double, and then in the middle on the lower playfield there's a light that says double scoring too. So if you do well enough at one of those, you do that. So it's keeping the ball in certain spots, keeping it alive is what's going to get you the points. Now, how do you get this multiplier for the bonus is by going to the upper or lower level. Let's talk about the different ways that you can do that. You'll see there's 3 holes over here to the left. That's like, there's not really a skill shot. You just plunge and it just falls into one of them. The middle hole kicks it out into the main playfield. The left hole takes you to the cellar, and the right hole kicks it upstairs. If the kicker upstairs doesn't give you the bonus multiplier, because you could get that on your first thing. Once the ball gets upstairs, you can go up. So you get 2 ways. You can do the up kicker there, or you can do this ramp. Obviously, the ramp's not going to give you the bonus. So now, how does the ball leave the upper playfield? It rolls right back down the ramp, or it goes in this hole. If it goes in this hole, it takes you down to the cellar. So you can go from the upper level all the way down into the cellar. And that will trip your bonus multiplier. Other ways to get down to the cellar, you could shoot this center drop target, which looks like a drop target, but it actually is a hole that drops the ball down into the cellar. You could also shoot through this little loop right here, and it opens a trap door, and that'll make it fall down into the cellar too. So there's a lot of different ways to get down into the cellar. The main way to get upstairs is going to be up this ramp. And you can also shoot the ball up here and possibly have it land up there. So what else is there? Pop bumpers, there's an extra ball thing here. To get extra ball, you complete targets 1 through 5 in order, or completing any drop target bank will light extra ball. Now, the extra ball I don't believe is the stand-up target. There's a little hole with a kicker. It's not the easiest shot to get. So even if you have extra ball lit, you got a challenge to collect it. Special is completing the 1 through 5 in order, or the lower level target banks 3 times, or the upper level, lower level target banks twice, and then you have to hit the bank again to score the special. So there you have it. Let's start up a game and let's play it. But before, let's coin it up, because these games did not have a free play option. All right. So this game is all original with the original board set. There's not a Pascal Jane or anything in there, and the original sound card and everything. So what you're going to see here is not an enhanced version, but the basic version. So let's start it and let's take a look. Gotta love that music. Game plays surprisingly fast too. Trying to figure out what I should go for. I want to get it upstairs or downstairs, obviously. That ramp is really kind of hard to hit. Come on, ball, don't get stuck. So, all right, let's try to go for that ramp. Missed it. Now the trap door is open, so if I can get it over there to the right, I can also get it down. Oh, come on, give me some Playfield action. Oh, crazy how. All right, 68,000. Here we go. Let's see some lower Playfield or upper Playfield. There we go, lower Playfield. What's interesting about this game is there's actually 4 flipper buttons. You have to switch to a different set of buttons when you're using the upper or lower Playfield. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. There's that special hideout. No! No! All right. I've got this set on 3-ball play, so let's... Down we go. Woo! This is a tough game. All right, now we're in upper Playfield. And the flippers are reversed up there, so it's very confusing trying to remember what flipper does what. There we go, back down. we go. Back down. Oh! Drano. Boy, now I'm hitting that extra ball shot pretty easily, but it's not lit. Doesn't help. Oh! Up to 5x. All those changing. Oh. No! Not a bad score, 277,000. So there you have it. Really fun game to play. I tell you what, let's play one more quick game and see if I can beat that 277, shall we? Less talking, more playing. I'm going to try to get these shots dialed in. There we go. Ah. That's a hard ball to get used to. Not too bad down there. Here we go, back down. Oh no! Oh! Kind of learning, you know, the little things to do. So upstairs storing is double because I got, now can I get up there? Ooh, that was clever. Really nice flow on this game. Got to remember to switch the flippers. Man, those last two targets are hard. There we go. No. That was a good ball one. Now all the multipliers are reset. Trying to see if I can cradle the ball. Oh, one drop target left. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get that last drop target. Ah! Yes! So you can cradle the ball there. All right. Now get upstairs so I can score some big points. Oh. Extra ball's lit. There it is. I got the extra ball. all my talk that was hard, it wasn't, huh? Okay, one target left. Ah! Got it! Now we got a bunch of stuff left. Oh, that was lousy. Need to get upstairs. Here we go. Oh! Oh, that was brutal. Got the extra ball at least. Oh. Well, I beat my last score. Let's see what we can do here. We need quite a ways to beat the high score, though. Oh! Ah, there you have it. The haunted house bested me. Not too bad, 462,000. I don't know if that would have won a game or not. I don't know what the games are set at. But there you have it. 1982, 6,800 and something of these guys made. Very rare, very sought after. Despite that, you don't see them come along very often. It's a super fun game to play, very fast, and has a lot of nice flow, great sound. Would encourage you to seek one of these out if you see them out in the wild, and enjoy Gottlieb's Haunted House. And until next time, thanks for watching, and be sure to visit YouTube/PinballHelp and hit subscribe and hit that bell, and visit me on PinballHelp.com and you can find out a lot more. There's a lot of videos on restoring this game. And that's it. Thank you.